Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. And I have just a little bit of leftover paint, and my intention is to make it into a little bit more leftover paint. And where's my small bottle of blue? That's not what I was looking for. But I'm basically just going to spread this across my sky anyway. And then maybe I will put some other things. It's probably going to get swiped. No matter how cool it looks, it's going to get swiped. And I'm thinking I want to, yes, use those colors. Why don't I just use the schmutzy side of this? I don't know where that water came from. Let's just make a blue sky and grab my tweezers available on the Amazon link underneath the link tree right below Show More. Actually, right above Show More. Or somewhere similar. It might be, it's probably the first blue link. What I want to do right now, because I never remember later, is put paint right across the top of this canvas. Rub it in, so I don't have to think about it again no matter what. I'm going to rub it into those little corner flaps that always wind up white too. And down below, and right above. And then I'm going to wipe that off. I don't know what I'm going to do with the land portion of this, but I'd like it to be interesting, please. But what I do want to do, after I give myself a little more paint on my edges, is put some clouds in, and I want to use some wild colors and some chain to do it. Sounds like somebody's decided to mow the lawn while I want to do painting recording. Oh well, never mind. We all need to get our lawns mowed. It's an essential service in Florida, where the weeds get like 2 feet tall. Alright, so I'm going to have two different kinds of textures very distinctly, if I can get away with it. Here comes the lawnmower. I'm probably not going to talk for a minute because I'll be shouting over the lawnmower. Bummer. Alright, so I've got more paint, and do I want to use it? I kind of do. And it doesn't matter that it's mostly purple down there. I'm just going to keep doing that. I mean, there is the possibility that I would like the sky so much that I wouldn't want to do anything to it, but right now, other than seeing a few little anomalous, weird flakes, tiny flakes, I'll be them, they still bother. So I like that sky. And I'm not done using up my paint, evidently. And I didn't mix that paint, so it sort of sat there in the layers of puddles similar to a ring pour. Here he comes again. Yeah. Alright. So good night sky. I'm going to cover that back up. I don't think I need, well, should I use the rest of it anyway? Okay. You convinced me. Maybe we'll have a lot of sky and almost no land. I don't do that very often, and that would be kind of cool, I think. So this little container that's been holding onto my spare paint can go in the bucket. And I can rinse my fingers off, too. Alright, let's bring that right around for me. Let's just do the biggest sky I can manage. See if I can keep the paint from receding from those edges. It's really hard to do. That's why I'm thinking about using the chain. That's not really why. I really just want to use the chain and play with making some spirally clouds. This is only supposed to be the background. I'm not supposed to be taking it this seriously at all. But I just did a starry sky with lots of swirls, and I enjoyed myself very much. And I recommend it. You might be able to see it if you look for it. It's on Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, Priscilla Batzell. I'm going to very gently drag this across. It doesn't matter if there's any striations in the sky. To me, what's important is getting rid of that canvas showing on the edge. But I don't think a few marks are going to hurt anything. I always say you could always use a frame on these scapes. So there's my spatula, and it's going in the bucket. Any paint I've got on this spatula is going to cover that edge, right where I see that it needs a little bit. Then I'm going to throw that one in the in the bucket as well. Alright, so here goes nothing. Let's grab some purples. Because I like purple clouds. I don't know about you, but I like purple clouds. And there's some more. And I'm looking for an iridescent. Oh, I can have my color shifting. That's a purple flash, Folk Art. I could bring the enamel over. The pink enamel, acrylic enamel would probably be nice. Here's what I'm looking for. And I'm just going to start here. I did use some silver, so I might be tempted to put some silver in. I don't know what that thing is. But that looks like a good place to start. I have not dribbled to create clouds before. I'm going to throw a little bit of white metallic from Anita's in there. I don't know how far this is going to go. I might want some dark, just because I can. That's the name of my first book on the Amazon link. I might want a little blue, just because. I love that Venetian blue. It's an iridescent from Masterminds. No, it's not. So if you're going to do this, try and keep the center, the end of the chain. I don't know how to say that. So you can lift it up from the center. Looks to me like I need a whole lot more paint than I've given myself. And I'd really like some magenta, and I might want a whole bunch more white. I'm also not hating it yet. I pick it up, spin it around. Not that high, please. Okay, so we know that cloud is going up there. I'm going to grab a little paint from over here. And I forgot my beautiful color shifting flash, but not for long. I'm just, yes, it's going everywhere. I should be more careful. So the chain is basically spinning and mixing, spinning and mixing. And that's what I wanted to find out. I wanted, here, let's go nuts. Let's have a little bit of that. I'm not being very careful, I gotta admit. I'd probably be a lot more careful if he wasn't mowing the lawn. I don't know why that means anything to anyone. I want some of that. Has iridescent pearl fine in it from Golden. I was back twirling that. So where's everything that I want? I want a color I don't have out here. Actually, I want a couple of colors I don't have out here. And I'm probably going to have to shake them. And I'm definitely thinking about just playing fast and loose with paint. Because I can. Let's throw some of that light blue in there because it will mix well. Probably should have put some more purple in. I know I can make small circles. I know I like to leave the paint on the chain. And so far the background color is still wet enough. I hope this is going to work, and if it doesn't, I'll just keep going and have some fun with it anyway. I know you guys must think I'm foolish for always thinking it might not work, but I'm not any different than you are when I'm experimenting. You never know what's going to work. I do like putting multiple colors into one chain pull and seeing where they're going to go. And after you get your basic chain pull and you lift it from the center, you can pick just one bead in from the end of the chain and spin it, mostly, if you're careful, which I'm not being careful. I think I'm going to use some Prussian blue behind, because I can. And I'm just going to keep adding colors I like. I used to have a bunch of other purples. It's time to mix up some new purples. There's another blue. And once I get some paint on my chain, yeah, I like the drama of the darker stuff. Then I can mix it up. Got to remember what I'm telling you, which is to pick up your chain. This could take an eternity, I think. This is probably not good video fodder because I know it's going to take too long. Although if I make this one cloud go all the way across the sky, I might be really happy with that. Pick it up, lay it right in there. Now if your center's not perfect, definitely use the blunt end of a skewer to spiral that out. A lot of times if you let the chain relax, especially if it's a smaller chain than this number 10 chain, you can get paint to come right off. So I think that's the deal. I think we're just going to go across. Put a little bit of everything. I just used that. Put a little bit of everything in there. And that will eventually be my sky. Don't even mind throwing a little bit of that blue in there. You just got to do it quick enough so that it doesn't get gloppy. And the sun is sinking right now, so that's a good time. Where's my dark purple? There we go. I wanted that badly. I want some of that over there. I haven't decided or made a judgment call about whether dots are okay to include in this, but so far they're not part of my plan. So I got to remember to go back and pick those up. And if the background color is wet enough, you could probably leave little trails like this one up here. Didn't put enough white in there, I don't believe. You don't give up easily, so, and I was kind of focused, so I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. But I don't give up easily, so. And I'm not remembering what I'm telling you, which is to definitely keep paying attention to lifting from the center. And the gnat has just discovered me that wants to find a home in my nose. Go away, gnat. I like this color that I have not used enough of. Want some more white over there. I kind of thought I was going to use some silver and then I didn't do it. I like the messy marks, but I don't think I can allow myself that pleasure right now for some reason. Maybe some other time. Let's put some more of that right here. I know that'll dry darker, but it's so gorgeous. See if I can pick up partial circles. So I look like I have, so I'm getting some dimension, or depth is a better word. I'm not getting much of anything I want there. I'm tipping my bottles over. I am going to get glop if I'm not careful. That's a nice combination. See if I can save it by picking it up nicely. It's not the easiest way to do this in the thing. It's not easy, but it is worthwhile, I think. Not sure about that color right there. Or right here. Or right there. I think if the background were heavier, I might be able to have a better chance at working longer, but I'm not sure of that yet until I play with this for a little while. It's just the top half too, and I'm going to run out of time. I got 4 seconds to tell you guys. This is part 1 ending, and it will look similar, but not the same, and I'm going to give myself the 2 minutes I usually do to tell you there's a link right below the video. It's called Linktree. It's got Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook pages. For anybody looking for Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group on Facebook, that's for students. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Totes and more will take you to Fine Art America and Pixels.com, which you can also access in that link tree. What else? Underneath the video you can find my paint pouring recipe. And what else? Oh gosh, I'm still trying to focus. I need more paint in some of these places, or I need a heavier background. And I need to remember to pick that chain up. And then I will definitely want to spin out my middles, which I should probably do this as quickly as possible so I can show you that in case you didn't watch the other video, which I definitely recommend. I'm trying to figure out what to call it right now. I think it's going to be Starry Night, Silver Moon, not sure. So suffice it to say, I will probably either expand this or fix any places that look like they need some help. And then I will put together a pan of colors. I'm not hating that anymore. That's cool. Just got to work faster. The less I think about it, the safer I am. I don't know why that works for me that way. So here's my skewer, and I'm going to use the flat end of it just to go around in the center in a few of these places, especially where it looks like I may have lifted the chain inappropriately. So if you can't do it easily by lifting the chain and you forget, you still have a solution. So I love you guys. On Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Priscilla Batzell, there are 86,500 of you as of this moment, and I'm really glad you're here. Thank you guys for sharing my videos. Thank you for all the compliments. Thank you for all the donations that have kept me painting since 2018. Really appreciate that. You can find an exhibition video on the end screen that will invite you to a drawing, and you can see the prizes there. And I'm almost to the point where I think I'll torch this to release the bubbles in the paint, and then I will come back and do whatever I'm going to do to the bottom half after I'm satisfied with the top half, which might be another couple minutes at the rate I'm going. I think the bottom should be really simple since the top is so complicated. And I've got little things up here that I just want to eradicate by adding new color. And down there. Alright, I'll see you guys in part 2. Bye for now. Priscilla out.